YouTube, it's Tam's the Wicked Witch. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a little horror haul for you, and I hope that the light's not too bad in here. I've had to change the light on the camera just so that when I'm showing you the stuff you can see it. I'm having a little bit of a problem with these doors and stuff, so hopefully you'll be able to see everything. Yeah, this is basically my first horror haul of things that I've bought so far for 2020. Things that I'm really pleased with, or like little bargains that I've got. So I just thought I'd show you quick. So the first thing I bought, and I don't know who made it, it's got somebody's name engraved on the back, as if somebody's made this from a kit. But it is a werewolf. It is like Wolfman, and it's like really heavy resin. As you can see, it's taller than my head, so yeah, you're probably looking at about 10 inches, I suppose. He's really cool. The face and that, it's all really well painted. I don't know if this is something that's for sale or whether it's like a kit and somebody's made it and painted it. But either way, I think I paid £6 something for it. Nobody had bid on it, so I was really chuffed. And he's like that, standing on his rock. Yeah, he's really cool. So I was really pleased with him. So I got him, and he was on eBay. So that was really cool. And because I collect horror figures, sometimes I like to keep, if they come in a box and you can see them through the box, I do like to try and keep sometimes them in the box. So Jason Voorhees, this one, which is kind of like stylized Cinema of Fear. And he comes with his, it's still wrapped up, his stick and his bag of heads. It's like a head and his head and his machetes in there. But I bought this for £20 with the accessories. The box was all smashed up, but I already have him brand new in a box, which I didn't want to take him out of because he actually was standing quite cool in the box and you could see him through it. So couldn't resist and had to have a loose one as well. So yeah, he's 13 or 12 inches, something like that. So, and I think like to buy him new in the box is about £60. So he was a bargain. I mean, that was with postage as well. So about around £20 off of eBay. So that I was really pleased with. I also bought for £8 another pack of Neca clear stands. So I haven't opened these ones. Oh no, they are split. I can show you. So literally they're just stands with like a little doodah like that sticks up, so you can stand the figures' feet on them, and they stand up on their own. Because let's face it, when you get some of the smaller McFarlane or the Neca figures, if you whack the cabinet or the dogs run into the cabinet, which is what happens in my house, they do all tend to fall over. So these stands are really cool. So they're for 6 to 8 inch figures, which, as you know, McFarlane and Neca stuff is. So yeah, there's a guy on eBay, and he had loads of these for sale, and they're about £8 each. I don't know how much they are if you actually bought them off a Neca, but he did have quite a lot. So, and then there are, I mean, it didn't matter to me that they were Neca ones. I would have bought any stands. And the ones that I bought before were just, someone had made them themselves. So, and they were just clear. So yeah, I bought some stands. I got another Freddy, dinner suit Freddy. Where's the bourbon bitch? Because I do already have this one. As I say, I didn't want to undo him, and because I didn't want to undo him, I've just bought him loose, and he was £7.50 I got him for, and then postage. A little bit of a bent claw, but we can cope with that. We'll bend them back out. Yeah, so Freddy dinner suit. So I've got one brand new now and one to display as well. So that was really cool. And then the cream. Oh my God. Somebody put for sale a big heap of little horror statues. I think they put them down as, excuse me, they put them down as horror statues bundle. And I asked the guy if he had a buy it now, and he said they were his father's. I presume the person had passed away, and a couple of them had broken, and he had no clue who'd made them. And he didn't know how much he wanted for him, and he said, I'm just going to let the auction run. So I said, fair enough. So I put in a top whack price, and I won them for £28, which included postage, and I think postage was like a £5 because they're in a box but they're quite heavy. And so I got them really for 24 quid because obviously that's how much the postage would have cost. Now this box is like Mary Poppins bag, it just keeps giving. I was so excited when it came. I honestly thought he might not send me them, because I thought if he's looked at how much some of these things are worth, he's not going to send them. He could have sold it all separate, but obviously he wasn't bothered. He must have just been selling off stuff. So anyway, they've gone to a good home because I'm going to display them. I didn't buy them to sell. So, little big heads. There's quite a few of them. This is Wolfman. And these are all really mint. All the little big heads are mint. So there's Wolfman. There's the Mummy. There's this, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I don't have this, and I collect Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff, and I don't have this. I see one of these go the other day for £34. £34 for a little big head, and he's got all like really cool stuff on here. They're so well made, and I hope you can see. So yeah, he was in there. Frankenstein, which is, I got the son of Frankenstein in a little big head, but I haven't got Frankenstein, believe it or not. Well, I don't think I have. Maybe I have actually. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll have two. Obviously, Phantom of the Opera. Invisible Man. This Island Earth. This is really rare. This Island Earth stuff is really rare. So that's cool. I don't have that. And then Mole Man, or the Mole People. Mole People, sorry. A Mole Man from the Mole People. So that's cool. And this is all universal little big heads. So they're the little big heads. Now, to be honest, they are probably worth £24 plus just for those. But then the box just goes. I don't know how I'm going to do this without dropping everything. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to get everything out of this box, and then I can show, because it's all individually wrapped. I mean, when this came yesterday or the day before, I was just having an absolute turn. A couple of little bits have broken. So some of this stuff is universal, and it's almost like, do you remember when you were little and you had the Plaster Paris things that you made stuff with Plaster Paris and then you painted them yourself? Well, it's almost like some of this stuff is like a universal version of that you made your own little figure and then you painted it. I'd never seen these before, and a couple of the bits are broken. So from this Island Earth, we have him. Now his little claw things fell off, but we can fix that. How cute is he? This has all been hand painted, and he's on a little. Now when I first see them, I thought maybe they were just figures that were really old, but on looking at them, I feel that people have actually bought these and painted them themselves, or they've made them like those Plaster Paris kits. So the creature. Now his nose is chipped, but we can paint that. Now this is really cool. How cute. I mean, Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff is quite rare, and it's ever so expensive. So, and you are a bit limited. I mean, there's some beautiful statues you can buy that are already painted, but they're £400–500. So to get some more creature stuff for me is really exciting. I did wrap everything back up neatly because some bits have got oh shit, sorry. So we've got Dr. Frankenstein. I mean, you know, this is just like ultimate for me, for my collection. I emailed the geezer and I was like, oh my God, you've just made my day. You know, I was just over the moon with every single thing in here. So hopefully I'm not boring you all. I was excited. Well excited about all of this. Mr. Hyde. Now they've actually stuck some straw on his head, or like fake bristly bits to make it look like hair. I mean, he's really well painted. So Mr. Hyde. So that's really cool. Yeah, as I say, never seen any of this before. So pretty rare, I think. And quite a bargain. Cyclops. Cyclops is really heavy, actually. Cyclops. And they're really, really well painted. They probably took time you know, this guy's dad or father-in-law, whatever, it proper took time to paint these. So, you know, hopefully he'll be pleased that they went to a good home. Oh my God, I nearly fell over. Dracula. Oh my God, Bela Lugosi. It looks like him and everything. Now this makes me think these are proper universal, you know, make your own, or maybe you bought them plain and painted them. But they've got little bits of felt on the bottom as well. But I honestly don't know, never seen them. But yeah, that's Bela Lugosi as Dracula. And it's all like proper, it proper looks like him. So yeah, I was proper excited at that point. Then I got a little bit of loose. All right, you've got to be careful because there's a couple of broken bits in here. So a couple of the bits have broken. Elvira, she's really cool. I mean, I love Elvira anyway. You don't get much Elvira stuff, so that was really good. And it actually does look like I'm not getting a very good what's it with her on there, sorry. There's a little bit broken off of her, but we can fix that. And then we've got Peter Cushing. Oh, would you mind bashing into my camera? We've got Peter Cushing as Van Helsing, which is really good. He's got a stake behind his back. And yeah, sorry the camera's not picking the detail up amazing, but I just wanted to show you quick, you know. I love seeing what people buy. I like looking through the videos and seeing I just thought, you know, horror fans would be proper excited about this. We have Nosferatu. He needs a paint up. A lot of his paint's come off. I'm going to repaint him, but he hasn't chipped. Got the red felt as well, so no name or nothing, but he's really cute. I'll give him a little paint, I shall. We're nearly done. It's going on a bit. This was like the bottomless bag when I got in here. So we've got another creature. And that's really well made as well. No chips on that one, but I might touch up the green because a couple of bits have faded. And then last big one, Christopher Lee as Dracula. I mean, just how cool. You know, if you collect Draculas, which I do, any Universal stuff, but Frankenstein and Dracula, things that I started collecting a long time ago. And this to me is just super duper. I was proper chuffed. If I don't know if you can see his eyes, but they're all like bloodshot, just as it is in the Dracula. He's got a cane and everything. You can't see that great in my shitty camera. Sorry about that. And then we just got this little loose bag. The guy put this in for me. It was a chest buster from Alien, and it's just made of resin, and they've made like the drips and all that just out of paint, and it actually is really. It's like a little resin one. I don't know where they've got it. He's just ripped that on the bottom. Chest buster. I don't know what that means, but $7.93. I can't imagine that being a price because it's weird. And then there's a miniature Dracula, which I thought was cute. And then this one's broke, but we're going to fix her. We got Bride of Frankenstein. Her head needs to go back on. Yeah, she's no, I can't pick that up, but she just needs to be glued back. I think there might be an arm in there as well. So £28 with the postage for that whole box. I mean, can you imagine the excitement? So yeah, I was proper chuffed, as you can imagine. I really enjoyed opening that, let me tell you. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little haul for January and February of 2020. I'll be back with some more because I'm always buying stuff. All of this came from eBay, which is my favourite place to buy anything to do with horror and collectibles. I always go to eBay. Give us a like if you like this stuff. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm on Instagram, details below. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend and I'll see you all soon. Ta-da!